guys, welcome to yet another interesting tutorial on your favorite YouTube channel, Jassen Tech. And on today's tutorial on Code It with Jay, I would like to bring to you a very powerful website that I developed for an NGO, and I would like you to watch through while I explain the process to you guys. Alright, so let's head up to our browser, and so you can see this is actually the landing page of that particular NGO website I'm talking about. So the name of the NGO is Optimum Support for Aged and Less Privileged Foundation. Alright, so on this particular homepage we have virtually 5 different tabs, including the donate now, so making it 6. Now the first one is the home. We have the about us, we have news and events, we have programs, we have contact us, then we also have the donate button. Alright, so if you go down, we have what is called the hero or the slider menu. So you can see this is actually the slider section of the website. Now after that we have what is called the mission section. Now this is the mission section of the website. You can see the mission about this particular NGO, which you can read. Then we also have the statistics. It's very important to include statistics on any NGO website because it gives people the impression that this particular NGO is currently working, and actually this is what they have done quite alright. So they have actually helped over 2,500 people. They have 150 dedicated volunteers. Then they have completed over 50 projects with funds over 10 million. Alright, so this is the statistics. Now after that we have ongoing projects or programs. Now you can see this particular program here is titled CRCN Orphanage Home Outreach, and we also have another one, UMCN Orphanage Outreach also. So all these projects are ongoing, so you can actually donate or you can partner with them. Alright, so we also have another section known as what beneficiary says. So you can see here, this is what another beneficiary is saying. This is another one. Now we have another section called the latest news or updates. Now when you're developing an NGO website, you ensure that you have all the latest news also captured so that they can post news and events about the NGO and so on and so forth. Now followed by making a difference today, which is actually having a donate button or join us button. You can actually use this, or you can use this particular donate or join button, and you get through. Now once you have all those things, you can also have the about in brief here, and you can also have some quick links. Then you have contact detail, you can see here. Then you can also have your own trademark. You can see this is the year at which this website was developed by this company, and then all right reserve. It was programmed by Jassen Tech, and so this is it. Alright, so having said that, the next thing we are going to be doing is to look at these pages one by one. So let's start with the about us. So if you click on about us, you should be able to see just a little biography here. Then you should have our mission statement, our vision, and our value. And after that, you should have a certificate of registration. You need to tell people that yes, you are registered with the corporate affairs and you're not hiding anything. So you can see this is the CSC registration and the tax and so on and so forth. So this is it. Now you can also meet their teams. You can see the president, the secretary, and the treasurer. So all these are vital information that are very important when you're developing an NGO website. Alright, so having said that, you should also go to the news and events. So you should be able to see news, all latest news. You can see them on the website, so people should be able to read news from this particular website. Now if you go to programs, you should also see active programs, just like it was a code on the dashboard. You can see this is the first program, this is the second program. So you should also have lists of programs that are going on currently on the website. So you should also have contact us. So if you click on contact us, you should be able to have the detail on map. You should have their social media handle, and then you should also have head office and so on and so forth. So their head office is in Abuja and so on, Lagos. So you should also have a send us message, which is all this. You can send messages and then it goes straight up. All right, so having said that, when you click on this donate now, you should be able to see this particular place where you can select any donation. You can choose general if you want. That means you're going to donate for all of them. So you can choose general, or you can choose a particular project. So if I want to donate for this UMCN orphanage, I'll type my name. Let's say J Jassen Tech. Then my email Jassen Tech. So how much am I donating? Let's say I want to donate 50,000. Okay. All right. So this is for charity. Let's say this is for charity. All right. So you can also donate anonymously if you don't want them to know who is donating. So you can click on this so that it won't go with your name, but I will allow that so that they can actually keep track. Whenever they need help, they can fall back to me. All right, so you can donate with Paystack. So you click donate and then it's going to actually pop up Paystack for you, where you can select your preferred payment method. So you can see this is card payment, so this is bank transfer, this is another one. So all these are different methods. So if you click on card payment, so I want to make this payment successful, so I click on Visa and then I click make payments. So this is testing mode. So when I do that, automatically my payment is successful, though here you get this error message because I'm actually using a XAMPP server. So if you actually want to do this, it must be on a live server. So it's okay. So when you go back here, I want to actually access the admin dashboard. So what I should be doing, so you can actually see the 50,000 has been captured. So to tell you that yes, it's functional, but the only thing is I would have gotten my receipt and all those stuff, but then I'm using XAMPP server, so it's fine. So let's say I want to actually go to the admin dashboard now so that I will see how these things are done there too. So this is my admin dashboard, so I'm going to enter the demo detail. Okay, so I'm going to enter my password also. So I click login and then automatically it brings me to the admin dashboard. Okay, welcome admin. That's the username I used to log in. So you can see this is the username. Also the username shows by this site, and then you're going to have total donation. You can see one person, and then the total amount raised is 50,000. Then the active projects are 2, and then we have total projects 2. Yes, active projects are those one currently ongoing. Then total project are the project that have been completed. So you can see definitely if I complete any project, let's say if there's a project that is completed, it goes here, and then any active project will be here. All right, so I'm going to show you that in a bit so that you understand it more properly. Now at this place, these are just quick action. You can add new projects, you can also approve testimonial, you can view donations, you can also add news articles. So if I click on view donation, I should be able to see this detail. So because of the error, that's why you see it as anonymous donator, so donor. So if it was actually successful, you should get my detail added to the record. Okay, all right. So having said that, when I go back to the dashboard now, you should be able to see also add news article. You can post news from this session. Go back, so you can manage projects also. So like let's see this particular project, let's say we are done with it. I can edit, then click completed. Okay, updates, and then we are updated. If you come back here, you can see active project is 1, but then total project is 2. Okay, so when you go back to this particular place, you should be able to see it's completed and this one is still ongoing. All right, so that is it. Now you go to testimonial. So those guys that actually commented, so this is their testimony. You can see Philip Emmanuel, you can also see Jason Jaffet. All of them are added to the dashboard. Now when you go to view donations, you should also see the total amount raised, and then if you view manage news, you should also get that. So that is it actually. Now for you to also see the database, you need to actually develop a database for you to actually work with this. So what I need to do is to go to this place. So this is actually my database, and having this as my database, I have 7 tables. Now you can see this is donation, this is news, this is password reset, this is project, this is subscribers, this is testimonial and user. So all these are needed for my project to work. All right, so let's look at some of the pages one by one. So you can see this is my index page. On my index page, I first of all created a PHP file, and then you can see I include my header. So I'm going to show you the header maybe any moment from now. So I was able to add my header here, and then I did some preparations where I did some connections with my database, since I know that I'm going to be fetching projects. So I did connections and all those stuffs. So you can see a little of CSS in my index here, because these ones are very, very important. I don't want to actually add it to my main CSS file. That's why I just had to code this one within the projects here. Now if you go down here, you should also see other sections of my database, so of my index file, index.php. So this is some of the files. You can see some of the codes that I used to concatenate some of these particular functions and make it work. Alright, so all these are the codes for the index. Alright, so I haven't seen that, so we can actually go to this other one here. This is the donation page where users can actually donate. So you can see this is where you have the donation, and then you have the general donation, which is value 0, and then it fetches all the donation type or from our database. So you can see this is what actually help us get those donation. And then once you have that, if you don't currently have any donation currently, you can see this is where we do our payment processors connection. You can see this is script I need to include paystack into my project. So after having all these conditions, I need to also ensure that I actually put in my key. So the key that I'm going to be using is actually a test key actually. So I actually use a test key. Okay, so that is it. That's why you saw those type of stuff like that. So but then I actually love coding with comments, so that's why you see me having comments, because if I have any issue, I will be able to fall back to where the issue is so that I can fix it. So having comments in your codes is very, very important, so that you can actually fall back and see what you have. Alright, so this is actually the header section. From this header, you should be able to see that I did a connection of my database. That was why in my index I don't need to actually include this database again, because I already have it. So here I have the include db underscore connect.php, which helps me connect to my database, and then I was able to create some of these menus. And then this is actually the donate function here, and so this is our entire file for the header.php. So we have that gone. Now followed by the footer. So this is actually the footer here. You can see this is where I have the detail, and then we have some small about the organization. Then you have your social media, even though I didn't actually add the social media handles here, but you can actually add them. So you can see where I actually added my trademark name. There's a way I'm actually going to hide this. You will look for it throughout this project, you will not see it, but then since it is something that I've been paid to do, I don't actually need to hide it. So it's actually here, so that whenever they want to change it, they can actually change it. But then I know definitely I'll be the one to manage it, so they're not going to change it exactly. So I got to there, so they're not going to change it. Okay, so they can actually change this phone number. If they give me their own phone number, I can put it. This is a demo phone number, so you don't call it, because it's not going through. It's not going through. All right, so we have this. So I would like to show us this particular website using the mobile view. All right, so let's go to the mobile view. So this is mobile view now. Now this is how this particular website is. So you click on this, you should be able to see the menu. You can close and you can scroll down. You can see how responsive this particular website is. the website is is very responsive. Okay, so this particular website, you can see it, you have your donate button and so on and so forth. Just look at it. Wow, this is good. So you can click on the donates now, and then you go to this particular place. Very responsive. You click, you open, you type whatsoever you want to type. This is just to show you this is actually an emulator, so it won't actually do what you are expecting it to do. All right, so let's go back to home. Okay, so this is how this thing is. So if you don't have this emulator, don't worry, you can actually right click and click on inspect. So once you click on inspect, you should be able to have the mobile view. Yes, you can change it here. You can change, so you have the mobile view. You can also reduce it drastically, you can see. So but then this is how it's supposed to be. All right, so you can see what we have. So it's not much that you must have that particular emulator. All right, so thank you so much for watching, and I hope you really learned a lot from this particular journey. We take it and we also give them. Okay, take the money and also give it to others. So don't keep the money with you alone. Give developers something to do. Developers are really human beings, so they need something to do. All right, so thank you so much for watching this episode on Code It with Jay. I still remain your host till I come your way again with another mind-blowing tutorial. Ta-ta! Bye-bye.